Hello everyone, welcome to Xbox Nation. Thank you for joining me today for the Oblivion Remastered Livestream. So thank you for all coming. You'll have to let me know audio look fine. I don't really stream often, as you may know. But it's good to see you all here. Incredibly hyped for this one. Cannot wait. So it's going to be an extremely good stream today. And no doubt I 100% expect that we'll get this as a shadow drop. So I'll be doing some stuff on that as that comes out. But I'll just read out everyone in the chat, sound off as well if you're here. Thank you all the brand new people coming in recently as well. The channel's been massively growing and it's great to see you all loving the content as well. So like, you know, I can see a few of you in the chat here. So Tom, Baha, John, Master BKB, good to see you, mate. Obviously Fern Bash, Tor, God of Gaming, Andrew, Jonas, and many more. I can't see the entire live chat stream, so my apologies. But it's good to see you all. But yeah, I 100% reckon this will go into Game Pass day one. So can't wait. But yeah, it starts in about 10 minutes or so. I thought about bringing up some like gameplay and stuff like that on Xbox, but yeah. Got a secret project I'm working on at the moment, which you'll want to keep an eye out on the next couple of days. I'll be going live. So Error, no, I'm not on PC. So, well, I'm on PC for this live stream. I do play PC every now and then. It's very rare these days. Usually I'm just on the Xbox. Either, yeah, the Series X or the S. I was recently away for a couple of days. So I've been playing on the Series S with a game that I'm reviewing at the moment. It's been a pleasant experience. But yeah, no, I think sort of PC wise, I'll probably only use PC when it comes to the Asus handheld whenever they sort of announce that. But yeah, Gracie, good to see you as well. Yeah, know you from the Discord. Obviously, guys, if any of you do want to join our Discord server, we do talk about everything Xbox there, just have general chats. I'll be doing some gaming nights with the community quite soon as well, just to sort of see you guys and stuff like that. So what I'll do is I'll pop a link into the chat now. And if any of you want to join, just let me know. I am doing a giveaway over there as well for Warriors Abyss. I'm yet to pull that draw, which I'll be doing on Friday. So if you want to enter it, just join the Discord. Let me just bring it up the chat. Where's the live stream chat gone? There it is. Oh, no. That's not right. Good old Discord using the server stream mode. May disable the streamer mode and I can get it all in there. But yeah, you have to let me know your thoughts, guys, on what you're thinking. Are you going to be diving into this one straight away? And that's the Discord link if you want to join it. Let's bring it up. Yeah, it's good to see you all here as well. Like I said, I don't really live stream often, so if you want to see more live streams like this, just let me know. Kind of brand new to this thing still. I think the last one I did was the Partner Direct, but I got a lot of stuff to update, upgrade, and stuff like that. Yeah, exactly. We just bang on about Oblivion over in the Discord. It's unreal. But yeah, you know what, Master BKB? I would love a new Hexen. That's such an underrated gem on like the library that Xbox now own, and it's just I'm hoping because we sometimes see Phil in the T-shirt to do with Hexen. I hope we get a remake sometime soon, or just a new game. But yeah, you have to let me know, guys. What games are you looking forward to this week? Obviously, I know that no doubt we'll have this one dropping. Like I said, I am working for a couple of games for reviews at the moment. I can't specifically say which ones they are, but one will be going live tomorrow, and another will be going live on Friday, and then one on Sunday. So I've got 3 reviews coming. Some big games as well. So you definitely want to stay tuned for those ones coming out. See, I will hope the voice acting stays the same in this one, but because at the end of the day, this looks like it's just a remaster, so I'm expecting sort of updated visuals, maybe some overhauls to the gameplay, just to bring it up to sort of like what we expect modern day standards wise on Xbox. But I have a feeling that they're completely gonna keep the voice lines and everything intact from the original. That's what I'm hoping anyway. At the end of the day, it's a remaster, not a remake, so I'm kind of praying that's the case. But Oblivion, you know, is one of my favourite RPGs of all time. I love Skyrim, but Oblivion always has that special place in my heart because it's the first sort of RPG, sort of open world RPG anyway, but I played on 360, so can't wait. Phone back. No, so I haven't actually played through Atomfall yet. I haven't actually had a chance to dive into it. Unfortunately, as it is just me doing stuff for the channel here, and obviously I get content out every day as much as I can for you guys. I've got a lot of reviews in the background, so when I'm not sort of doing this, sort of getting the videos out for you guys in terms of content, not looking at the sales and all of that sort of stuff, I am doing reviews in the background. Obviously, I'm very, very thankful that you guys have made this pretty much a reality that I can do this as a career full time. So it enables me to be able to do reviews in the background. And obviously the channel is growing significantly, so I thank you all for the support on that one. See, Master BKB, I've never tried Morrowind. I think it was just before sort of I say before I got into gaming. Like, I've been gaming since what, PS1, original Xbox and PS2 era. I haven't been before that. But I never got a chance to dive into Morrowind. I know so many people I know so many people lost my thought then. I know so many people held it in high regard as one of the best Elder Scrolls games out there, but I've never had a chance to dive into it. I'm kind of hoping if they're doing a remaster of this one, hopefully we might see a remake of Morrowind, but you know, it's kind of wishful thinking at this point. But yeah, I have to say, sort of, I need to dive into Atomfall, really. I've been diving in, like, game library-wise at the moment. I've been sort of, obviously, delving into a couple of games which I'm reviewing. Been playing the finals quite a lot. You would have seen my video on that one. Absolutely loving it. Easily my favourite multiplayer FPS at the moment. I will be doing some bits on the Marathon Alpha, like just having a quick look at it in the future, down the line when it opens for EU. And then on top of that as well, multiplayer-wise, a lot of Hell Let Loose as well. Love that game. So, but I've got a lot of games in my rotation at the moment. I have to do a video sometime, sort of like just delving into sort of like the, 6 to 8 games that I've been playing recently. If you guys want to see sort of a video around that. I know some people also want to see what sort of games I don't like playing as well. And I will just say out the bat, I don't like horror games. So if there's ever a review for a horror game that you want to see, like, I'll try my best. I'm just not good at horror. It's always been something I've not been great at. But yeah, I have to say, like, I love Skyrim as well. I actually played Skyrim originally back on the PlayStation 3 at the time because my Xbox 360 red ringed, so I managed to dive into my PS3 on that one. And I know the performance wasn't as good, but like, I can't wait to finally be able to play a brand new Elder Scrolls game on this generation of consoles. I haven't played an Elder Scrolls game since back then, so I haven't played any of the Skyrim re-releases that they did. I've just had so many games in my backlog. We've still got loads going on now. You've probably seen the shelf in the background there. I've got tons to play. Not enough time in a day. So Arthur, no, I haven't played Crime Scene Cleaner as of yet. I've been hearing really good things about it, especially from people within the community. I get quite a lot of comments saying that it's really, really addictive. I know that it is similar in vein to, Power Washing Simulator in terms of what you do in it. But I know that you're obviously cleaning up body parts and all of that sort of stuff. So I definitely need to. I will dive into it at some point. I always like trying every game that comes into Game Pass at least once. I still need to play Assassin's Creed Shadows. Ubisoft kindly provided me with a review key for that one, but I just didn't have the time to play it as of yet, unfortunately. Let's have a look. Agreed, Hell Let Loose is the best. Definitely try it if you haven't. If you like more intense multiplayer games that like you die with one shot, definitely worthwhile. It's definitely a good alternative to Insurgency because I know that left Game Pass quite recently. See, it's great seeing you also pumped for Oblivion. I can't wait. Like, it's going to be one of the best, one of the best reveals ever. And the fact that it's just come out of nowhere as well. And I know it's the worst kept secret, but the fact that they've just decided to go, oh, here's the live stream, and if they do shadow drop it today, that's massive. So yeah, Metro Exodus is really good, Orion. Definitely recommend it. I did push myself to play that, so definitely worthwhile doing. Yeah, no, Master BKB, I will definitely be doing a review on the Ninja Gaiden stuff when that comes out. I'm quite lucky in respect that I have partnered with Xbox with stuff now. So any Xbox Studios games I will be reviewing for future use. So I've got Towerborn, which will be coming out next week. I've actually been playing the insider build of that one on Xbox. Really enjoyable. I can speak about it now, but I want to be able to put it in a review for you guys. But the upcoming stuff like Outer Worlds 2 and a few other things that Xbox are working in the background, you will see reviews of that down the line as well. See, exactly, Gracie. Yeah, with your wedding coming up, yeah. It's definitely a balancing act for you at the moment, I have to say. I'm kind of there, like, trying to balance my life with, like, you know, around the kids and stuff like that, trying to do this, let alone doing a wedding. So I must know how stressful that must be. But at least you could take your mind off of it, the stress so much of it, by playing some Oblivion in the evenings. Yeah, I've been seeing that. Some people are saying like the chat's been disabled with the live stream. It is for the Bethesda ones. Xbox seem to have it live, and I know other places do, so I don't know. People read out to it too much. I don't think it's going to be anything drastic, you know. It's an Oblivion remake. We know what to expect, really. It's just going to look even more beautiful. So yeah, Insonso's a good game. I have to say, I was playing it quite a bit because I thought I'd try it out instead of Hell Let Loose for once. Personally, I prefer Hell Let Loose just because I prefer like playing a Carantan and sort of having the vehicles and stuff like that. I just prefer it in that aspect. But I loved Insonso. I dove into it. I can't remember what season it was now, but it's the one where it had the Italian Alps and you're essentially scaling up the mountain. So that was really, really enjoyable. Oh, thank you so much, dear, for the super chat. That's great. Thank you so much for the support on that one. Yeah, honestly, I need to get a 2 terabyte drive at this point. The fact that I don't have extra storage for my Xbox is actually baffling. But then again, like, if there's any games that I need to dive into these days away from the reviews and normally playing on the cloud gaming, you have to let me know what you guys think about the cloud gaming elements of it. You know, I've been really enjoying my experience with it. But I partnered with GeForce now as well for stuff, so I can play some PC stuff through that, so it's great. But Sebi, yeah, I reckon we will 100% see it come to Game Pass. It's an Xbox first-party studio now, Bethesda, so yeah, it'll be day one on Game Pass. I tell you what, if they drop it right now, Tom, I'll be baffled. I'm kind of like in two minds if they'll do it or not. I'm hoping they will. But at the same time, with how much stuff is just here, I don't know if it's going to like set other things like Killer Obscure, it's going to like overshadow it too much. But it'd be interesting to see. We'll just have to see. Yeah, definitely. All the excitement, less. Here we go. What I'll do is I'll turn the volume up and everything like that. You just got to let me know how it all sounds. Let me just get rid of the music. Let's get over to the live stream and turn up the volume. Let me know what it sounds like to you guys. If you need me to turn it up a bit, just let me know. Come on, let's get hyped. No, it's great to see you all here. Come on.
You hold our future in your hands. Take with you my blessings.
Finally, officially revealed.
And the hope of the Empire. Find him and close shut the jaws of Oblivion.
It's real. It's going to be incredible. ZK9, if it's your first Elder Scrolls, like, you're in for a treat. I love the Elder Scrolls.
Here we are, 20 years later.
Todd! Todd!
When you think about the Elder Scrolls, to us it goes beyond game franchise.
Yeah, it's the DNA of Bethesda Game Studios.
Obviously, we're working on the 6th chapter here, but what's great about the Elder Scrolls is being able to look back at all of the chapters, Skyrim, Oblivion, Morrowind, Daggerfall, Arena, and each of them try to define role-playing games and open-world games for their generation.
The fans got so connected with the worlds we've made and these stories we're telling, and it's really amazing.
Oblivion was a real defining moment in the series and for
Massively.
how we make games as a studio.
16 times the detail, guys.
I think when it comes to a remaster, we want people to feel the way they did then, but it's still a game of its time. You want to keep those bones in place. You want some of that old charm.
Coming back to Oblivion now with this tremendous
gonna look
visual
so good.
update is absolutely amazing. It's the world I remember, but better.
There's so much there, both for the Elder Scrolls world and also this evolution of our games, I think is really, really important for people to take a look back at.
Tell me more, Todd. Tell
Looking
me
back
more.
and seeing everything we've accomplished in the past 20 years and working with these people, like, it's really special.
Yeah, there are still quite a few people that I've worked with for that long, and it sort of gave me the warm fuzzies.
Oh my God, it's been 20 years?
Oh, massively.
I think the
Virtuous.
thing that gets me the
From
most
what we've seen,
is the
look
music.
like they're doing a phenomenal
Like when
job.
you hear that music at the main menu, there's just like... There's this like
Oh, that
flood of nostalgia.
the feels.
Oblivion is the beginning of who I am as an individual, as a game developer. It all starts with it.
I don't even think it took me till release
If
to
you've never played
realize
this, you're in for
how
a treat.
big this was.
People loved it. Like, they loved it.
Such a key moment in our history of making games and the evolution of how we build these worlds.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
having
No,
players
you
be able
are
to come
in for a
back and
treat with this
experience
one.
that
If
is
it's today,
really amazing.
just drop everything and play it today.
We had that really special moment of coming out into the world for the first time, what that meant to this game.
Every time we think about Oblivion, it's what if we could give
I'm
that
hoping
moment to
Denzel will show up
everybody
soon.
again?
Fingers crossed.
I was born 87 years ago. For 65 years, I've ruled as Tamriel's emperor. But for all these years, I've never been the ruler of my own dreams.
Oh, it shows
I
the
have seen the gates of
remaster.
Oblivion, beyond which no waking eye may see.
Whoa! Oh my god. Now what?
Whether you're reliving these moments or experiencing them for the first time, the world of Oblivion Remastered immediately looks and feels incredible.
This is looking incredible.
When we decided to remaster Oblivion, we were really picky about finding the right partner. From the very beginning of this project, we had one rule. We weren't going to do this if we weren't going to be able to do it right. Our partners at Virtuous
Well, they're
went
definitely
above and
doing it
beyond
right.
to bring our vision to life. The care and love they've poured into the Oblivion Remaster has been absolutely breathtaking.
Welcome to Paris, and welcome to Virtuous. Our team here has been hard at work
I'm already
delivering
giving
the
a round
best
of applause to
remastered Oblivion
Virtuous.
experience possible. We've worked with Bethesda Game Studios on other projects in the past, so we know what makes that team and their games special.
Yeah, that's it. I'm hoping for 60 FPS as well. I assume we will do on the Series X. On
We
the
wanted
S,
to make the remaster
On the
more
X,
friendly
probably.
to gamers with modern hardware. This is Oblivion in its most complete form.
This looks incredible.
About time someone got here. Huzzah!
I was just bringing back the memories in so many ways.
Those familiar with only some Elder Scrolls lore will now be able to experience the events that set the stage for Skyrim. You embark on an epic journey to stop the Mythic Dawn cult.
The time of cleansing draws nigh.
Yeah, that's it with
Unleashing
the,
the Daedric Prince
look
of
at this.
Destruction.
It gives us a good idea of what we can
What
expect
was
from
the
Elder
Oblivion
Scrolls 6.
Crisis?
For sure.
What happened to the previous Emperor of Cyrodiil? Why are there only 8 divines instead of 9? In addition to the core game, the remaster contains all add-ons, including story expansions, Shivering Isles, and Knights of the Nine, so you get the full experience.
On a personal level, it was really important to me to ensure that we're preserving the magic of the original experience. At the end of the day, we're all fans too.
This is a dream project for me, right? I mean, I'm a fan. I have been always a fan.
Well, I played Oblivion for perhaps 10,000 hours.
Oblivion was my first Elder Scrolls game, and it was one of the games that made me want to be a game developer.
The best way to describe it would be to call it a love letter.
You will find your own path, but there will be blood and death before the end.
Oh, you can download it right now, can you? Thanks for the super chat. Wait, you can download it right now? Am I going mad? Where's my Xbox controller?
The technology we used to create the original was cutting edge at the time, but tools have come a long way since then.
It's just looking incredible.
The original Oblivion is still the heart and soul of the remaster, but we use Unreal Engine 5 to help achieve all our visual goals. We think of the Oblivion game engine as the brain and Unreal 5 as the body. The brain drives all the world logic and gameplay, and the body brings to life the experience that players have loved for almost 20 years.
But it's not just about pure fidelity.
Am I going mad? I can't
We
see
knew
it
we
on
had to
there.
preserve the distinct style, making it as uniquely Oblivion as possible.
The brush opens a portal into the painting. You're stuck here like I am.
The Isles, a wonderful place.
I can't see it yet.
Good for a visit.
Maybe it's appearing for some of you, but it's not appearing for me yet. I've checked on the app and on consoles, so if you have a link, let me
We've
know.
leveraged nearly every major feature from the latest version of Unreal 5.
Our goal was to push the visuals to the next level using the latest technologies. We created brand new, highly detailed character models and stunning landscapes that use millions of polygons
Who's
in
going
each
to be a
asset,
Khajiit?
allowing us a truly impressive level of detail in the world. Every single asset in this game was completely redesigned and handcrafted from scratch. We implemented an advanced real-time lighting system that accurately simulates how light interacts with the environment.
It just
This
looks so
results
good.
in more realistic lighting and atmospheric effects. While the original game had limited dynamic shadows, now the entire world reacts naturally to light.
Massive upgrade.
We used an incredible
like,
new lip sync technology.
I'm still a
that
bit
really
more like
enhanced
color-wise.
performance
I'm
in
a
our
bit like,
characters.
I'm hoping the colors are fine. But then again, that comes with the upgraded lighting
And
system.
real tools helped us
happen.
create the base mesh of our characters. From there, our artists sculpt each race individually to adapt it to the mesh, allowing us to share the model, rig, and textures. As a result, all races, including Argonians, Orcs, and Khajiits, are built on the same base mesh, making the lip sync system more effective even when the characters have very different facial features.
Welcome to the guild.
We have access to so many modern rendering features.
I know,
You'll
that's
see
what
them
you're
in
saying, it's on
something
there. I
as
can't see
simple
it.
as running through a
Why not
forest.
for me?
Insects flying around, fish swimming in the water, light filtering through the leaves. Thanks to these technological advances, you feel even more immersed in this living, breathing world. You'll really believe you're in Cyrodiil.
If this is,
I believe you can
this is
handle
what a
more
remaster
complicated
is,
assignment.
not Horizon
I would like
Zero
you to
Dawn.
retrieve a carved panel
Or
from the
Days
central
Gone.
chamber of
This
the
is
Hive
what we
Inn.
want. Deado.
It's
I
not
reckon
just visuals that
I
we've
reckon
modernized
yeah, this
in
be
the
across
remaster.
Game Pass, across all of
It's
it.
gameplay. It's UI and UX. It's audio.
Okay.
We've updated features and systems across the board.
We've changed the approach to leveling, which I think will make a lot of people happy. It's inspired by the leveling systems of both Oblivion and Skyrim, so it's the best of both worlds.
I say, yeah, it's not. Oh, no, this looks incredible.
We were able to fully recreate the character models, creating a physicality that feels more human. You see that in places like combat animations, where there's a lot more separation between the upper and lower body, and all the animations have more flourish.
I wonder if it's just rolling out slowly to people.
Combat in the original Oblivion
Oh, no, it is
didn't
showing
have
up for me
sound
now.
effects, visual effects, or hit reactions. Now you'll get blood splatters, sparks, and controller feedback. We know it's a little thing, but little things add up to make the combat more modern and engaging.
There's a proper third-person perspective now. The original had third-person, but there was no crosshair, and we felt the experience could be modernized.
Yeah, it is showing
One
up
of
in the
our
app
goals
now.
was to have a
I can't see it
third-person
on
view
Game
that
Pass, though.
compared to Starfield in terms of playability. Now, the third-person perspective has all the same control you get from the first-person view.
You have my ear, citizen.
When Oblivion first launched,
Greetings. How goes it? How are you?
disk storage limits meant we couldn't have unique voiceovers for all the races. So we've gone back and recorded new lines of dialogue. Each race represented in the game now sounds unique.
Can't stand the sight of those creatures.
It's free on Game Pass.
We
Yeah,
also
I
made
think it's
sure to
live
keep
right
in
now. If
all
you want
of
to
the
dive into
quirkier
it.
dialogue.
I really like the way they say hello. Sometimes it's so random, and then they just, hi there.
Hi there.
But it's like so nice and creepy at the same time.
Stop! You violated the law. Stop! You violated the law.
Stop, criminal scum.
Stop right there, criminal scum.
Cheese for everyone.
Cheese for everyone!
Incredible. They kept the voice lines incredible.
One of the Elder Scrolls from the Imperial Palace. You need to find the reading room. The blind priests will deliver a scroll to you there. Do not speak to the priests. They're blindfolded. I've
Yeah,
chosen you
123
because you're
gig.
the best.
That's a large
Good luck.
download.
Stop! You violated the law. Your stolen goods are now forfeited. Then pay with your blood.
This looks so good. Like,
As
so
games
much
have
better. They've
developed
done
over the
this
past
wonders.
20 years, players have come to expect a certain suite of tools and controls.
Like sprinting. Sprinting is an interesting one because there was such a big debate internally among our teams. Some of us were absolute purists, but ultimately, we decided it's 2025.
It's day one drop
and
onto
people are
Game
going
Pass.
to want
It's
to
available
sprint.
now to install.
In fact,
if you just
all of
search
the
it up,
character
it's there.
locomotion has been completely redone from scratch, and that has a huge impact from the very beginning of the game.
Every single updated or new feature was implemented with the player in mind.
And it's available
It
via
all
cloud
comes
as
down
well
to
for any
what
of you
makes
on
Oblivion
Xbox One.
What are those features that just immediately come to mind for players when they think of the game?
The mini games are the mini games.
Thanks very much, Andrew.
These are so iconic to Oblivion.
Great! How's it go again?
Like lockpicking. You can put a fresh coat of paint on it, but you can't change it too much because it's part of the core experience.
Whether you're returning to Cyrodiil or you're a newcomer,
I'm going to follow you and
If
watch
you
you and worship
search
the ground
for
you
Elder
walk on.
Scrolls,
you will
in Microsoft
instantly
Store
feel at home.
or on your
It just
Xbox
feels
app,
better.
it appears.
We've
I'm
modernized a
installing it
lot,
currently.
but it's still the same
It is,
incredible
Game Pass
adventure
Ultimate,
and the
day
same
one drop.
carefully
And
handcrafted world.
You can also upgrade
it's about
to the
time.
deluxe
You
edition
know how long we've been
for
waiting.
£9 UK. I don't know what it is in dollars. Probably like $9.99, something like that.
Oblivion is a core part of the story of Bethesda Game Studios. None of what we're surrounded by right now would be here if we hadn't made that game and if it hadn't been the success that it was. The effort that we put into it, the sort of the love that went into it, I think that comes across on the screen.
It's just gorgeous.
To have worked on something that people care enough where you're in a position where you can remaster it, it's a privilege.
I say,
And
Icky, do you have
now,
access
help
to cloud
introduce
gaming in
this
it?
game to a new
I
generation
say
of
if
players,
you've got cloud gaming,
I
it's
feel
available
so
on
lucky.
there. I don't know if
I really
it's
think
available in
that
the
people,
region
when
yet.
they jump back into
If
the
not,
remaster, they're
that's a
going to
massive
be
shame.
shocked at just how good the game looks.
Yeah, Doorman, I'd say,
Living Gates look
just keep
absolutely
refreshing on the Xbox
incredible.
app.
And
I
I
have
think
a
they're just gonna
feeling
find
it'll
themselves
appear
lost
in
in
the
the
Xbox
world.
app at like 5 p.m.
Even if it's
On
just the
Xbox,
music,
it
for
does take
example,
sometimes
just
a
walking
while.
around
But if you
for half
search
an
for it
hour
on
in
the store,
world,
it is
you
there now.
feel something, and that's precious.
You're going back to a world that you've been to before, but it's better somehow. Like, it's
Wait,
an
Stalker 2's
intangible
going?
thing, but it's like, it's new, it's fun, like, it's exciting again.
But it's ultimately the same game. There was a lot of respect for what was before, and I think the fans will appreciate that.
I don't think
From
so,
all
yeah.
of us at Bethesda Game Studios,
And Virtuous.
we want to thank you for joining us today.
Just looks
Oblivion
incredible.
has a very special place in my heart, and being able to work on this remaster and bring it to a new generation of players has been an incredible experience.
Insane.
We were too excited to get it in your hands and didn't want to just show it off to you and then make you have to wait. The best part of my job is that I get to be the one to announce that the Oblivion Remaster will be available
right now.
Today.
There you go. Absolute cinema.
I was born 87 years ago.
Absolutely insane.
But for all these years, I've never been the ruler
It should update on Game Pass shortly, guys. I had to find it via the Xbox app. I searched on there and I could download the console.
Of last seed.
But even then, I had to search through the store. I expect we'll probably see it on Game Pass as a downloadable thing about 5 PM probably. But it might be worth restarting your Xbox console. Might do it then.
Final hours of my life.
I've got so many reviews to do. Why has this come out now?
The gates of Oblivion, beyond which no waking eye may see.
I've got to find a time to play this now.
This is only the beginning. Worse is yet to come. Looks clear.
Oh, that opening scene.
The time of cleansing draws nigh.
Who now will save us from the coming darkness?
Yeah, but I say, if none of you have played this before, you're in for an absolute treat. For sure. Ethan, by the looks of it, it looks like it's only Xbox Series X and S only, but you can play it via cloud gaming, and obviously you can play on PC if you have PC as well.
Find your own path.
Oh, this looks so good.
Find him. And close shut the jaws of Oblivion.
So what's everyone doing tonight? Incredible. There you go, Game Pass at the bottom. Incredible. Absolutely incredible. Astonishing. I think that's officially sort of just... Yeah, I have to say, Doomy, I'm not sleeping either by the looks of it. It's just... I've got a review to put out tomorrow. I'm going to have to do... Like, if you guys want to see me cover some footage on this, just let me know. Obviously, I'm keen to do a review on it, or if you want me to dive more into the performance aspect of it across both consoles, just let me know. Or if you want to see me do a stream of it, playing it, just let me know. Obviously, I'm keen to always do more live streams on new games and stuff like that, if you want to see me do it as well. I'm always happy to do that. But I know about, obviously you got Claire Obscure coming this week. I do have a review coming out for that. So if you want to see gameplay on that, just let me know as well. So if you like the Avowed, you're 100% like Oblivion. Avowed got compared a lot to Skyrim and the Elder Scrolls series, and there are elements where like you will find similarities. They're two different games in terms of mechanically, but yeah, Oblivion is one of the best Elder Scrolls games out there. It's my favorite one, but it's on the same sort of level as Skyrim, really. So Grim, it should be available for PS5 players as well, like right now. It's available across all platforms except for obviously Nintendo Switch. So you'll be playing on everything. And having a look as well, will be available for your cloud gamer as well on GeForce Now straight away, which is pretty good. So yeah, Doomy, yeah, I have to agree. Like in terms of Avowed, I know there was less sort of NPC variety and stuff like that. There's a ton more in Oblivion and stuff like that. I know it was a very mixed game. I enjoyed my time with it. I've still got to play through and finish it. I just had never got around to finishing it, but I enjoyed it. Yeah, I have to say, yeah, I'll probably upgrade to Reg. I'll say I'll probably upgrade to the deluxe edition bit of as well. I think the deluxe edition you get free extra perks and stuff like that. Can't remember what. Here we go. Oh, so the deluxe edition you get avatar of Akatosh. You get different armor sets, essentially, different weapons, and also you get horse armor sets. Shout out to the horse armor. And then you get a art book and musical score and stuff like that, which is pretty cool. But I think it's I think it's only like £9 or something. It's fairly cheap. Yeah, upgrade here. Yeah, it's £10 in the UK, so I reckon it's what, $9? That's right, $10 in the US. Probably be about $13 or $14 Canadian, and you'll probably find that's probably like 11 or 12 euros.
What did we just witness? The worst kept secret ever? Maybe. Probably.
So Grim, I would say if you give it sort of like I'd say up until 5 PM. It says it should be available now, but I know sometimes different store listings and stuff like that take a little while to update. So I'd say it will be there before 5 o'clock, within the next half an hour, for sure. Yeah, Brian, yeah, it's available right now. So you can go right now.
Who do you have here with you?
Yes, Mr. Frogster, we do get the horse armor. And yes, it's for a higher price point.
How are you? For the sake of this, we can call him Barbas.
Master BKB, it was good to see you as well. Hope you enjoy playing it as well. You have to let me know how it goes. I better see you 100% it. I'll be disappointed at the voice. Said K9, I tell you what, you are in for an absolute treat with this one. Absolute treat. So yeah, definitely go onto it tonight.
Those of you joining us, either new or from the direct.
Yeah, I have to say, UI's never been a massive strong suit of the Elder Scrolls series, never has been. I would say even like when you look at Starfield, the UI was a bit but you know, we look past it because we love the games. I'm hoping we still see some of the bugs and stuff that they're known for, because that was always the pleasure with, you know, Elder Scrolls games. Well, any Bethesda game, you get the odd bug and it makes you laugh. Emmanuel, yes, we are getting it on Game Pass. It's dropped today. It is a day one release. You need to be a Game Pass Ultimate or PC Game Pass member, but you'll get that straight away. It is cloud playable as well. But yeah, definitely on Game Pass as a day one release. So yeah, the digital upgrade. So if you want to upgrade, you can upgrade to the digital deluxe edition via Game Pass for $9.99. So obviously it's similar in the aspects like you see with Avowed, where you got the early access and stuff like that, and a few extra bits. You can pay that small fee to get the deluxe edition if you want to play it on Game Pass.
What can I do for you today? Cheese! You want a cheese pizza? I want cheese for everyone!
So I have to, if you can find it on the app, that's fine. I know that some people are saying that on the store you can go onto the Microsoft Store, and if you type in Oblivion or the Elder Scrolls and look at everything in the store, it should show there. But I know that it's probably rolling out. I wouldn't be surprised. They always say right now, and then the rollout takes a little while. So what I would say is if it's not appearing, oh no, it's appeared in my store now in the UK. So if you go to the store, it is there. As soon as I went on there, it's showing up as one of the tiles.
I love Oblivion to me was...
It's not showing up in the Game Pass section yet, so I definitely look in the Microsoft, the Xbox store if you can. But yeah, if not, I would say just if it's appearing on Game Pass at $50, it might be worthwhile just restarting the Xbox. So I know that sometimes I've had it where I think it was a Hi-Fi Rush. I couldn't download it when they shadow dropped that, so I had to restart my console, and then it was fine. But yeah, like I said, it should. I would say within the next sort of half an hour or so, it should be available.
I know.
There you go, Master BKB. Yeah, exactly. You've got to do it. I never 100%ed it back in the day. I got quite a lot of the achievements. I almost 100% of Skyrim, but obviously that was back on the PS3 at the time, and I was one of my trophies with the Thieves Guild glitch, so I could never 100% it. So it's like I've got to get back into it really.
To make Oblivion now.
But yeah, I reckon there'll be performance mode and then a graphical mode like we usually see on the Series X, and then 30 FPS. But I would let you know, but I'm only 15% download, and you know I've got a gig download speed, so I think it's been throttled with the amount of people that are downloading it right now.
But I mean, I love the game.
I tell you what, yeah, 100%, yeah. What a time to be a Game Pass member right now. I have to say, incredible. Like the amount of content we're getting. So you got Oblivion today. You got Claire Obscure in 2 days. You'll definitely want to check out my review of that one that goes live tomorrow for sure. And then we've got Doom: The Dark Ages coming in a couple of weeks. All right. it's a great time, and then we've even got the showcase happening in June, which I will also live stream as well, so stay tuned for that one. I'll be doing the Summer Games Fest, Future Games Showcase, and the Xbox Showcase, so over the 3 days I'll be doing live streams constantly. I might do like full 12-hour live streams on each of the days if you guys want to hang around and play games and then watch the shows and stuff like that. Just let me know on that front. I'm happy to do that. But yeah, with regard to us being a Game Pass members at the moment, it's just insane. And this is what I said, sort of like, thank you so much for the support on the channel recently as well, and watching the videos, enjoying it and stuff. There's so much for me to cover, and this is why I'm so grateful I can do it full time, because Xbox is blowing up lately. I know we talk about the games going to other platforms, and I have my own opinions on that. But in terms of Xbox, and if you're an Xbox console user, like, even if you're a Game Pass PC member or just someone who wants to play Xbox games, insane. Xbox are blowing up. How they're still in terms of console warring, which is completely over by now, but in terms of platform wars, Xbox are just the most pro-consumer now. Like, you can't deny it.
Your room's very dark, just like your personality.
Yeah, so if you click on it, you can install it. I am doing it. It is such a large install. I can't believe it's 123 gig. Way bigger than Skyrim. So interesting.
I mean, this is the first time you're seeing the
Yeah, Doomy, you are in for a treat. Like, if you've never played this game, for sure you're going to be really loving it. I will I'll put out a poll or something towards the end of next week, maybe next week, and I'll see what all of your opinions are on it out of a grade level.
And age, I guess.
But yeah, it's so much stuff for us to get into it. I know Game Pass really is unmatched. I can't believe the value in it now. It's just going to be coming in more and more. And the fact of, like, when I said in the news video recently that Phil Spencer's been teasing even more games and stuff coming, I physically can't believe it. Like, the fact there's going to be more. How? I still think we're going to get the Gears of War 1 to 3 collection this year. I still think that's a real thing. I reckon we might see that. And obviously we've still got the Outer Worlds 2 and other stuff as well, so it's absolutely insane. So in terms of the game, it totally depends how much you can go through it. I wonder what the complete, like, if I have a look at sites now, because obviously over the years you've had different people speedrun it and stuff like that.
But he's still very much the Imperial.
In terms of Oblivion, the story, if you focus just on the main objectives, I think it's about 30 hours, is it? 30, 40 hours? Well, I know if you want 100% the game, it's like, you've got to be spending like 150, 200 hours on it. Like, 100% for the game is actually really long. You can correct me if I'm wrong in the chat, but I know it is a longer game than Skyrim to 100% for sure.
Does it take you? Is it that quick for you sometimes when you like get a breakdown of a character?
And sometimes I take
Yeah, seeing you all downloading it now. Say 37%. What's wrong with my internet? Why am I only? I'm only on 18%. What's going on? It's not fair. I reckon this remaster, this will probably include all the DLC. I know that having a look, it already includes 60 achievements. So I don't know if any of you can. I can't remember how many were in it base at launch. But I don't know if any of you know off the top of your head. Otherwise, I'll have a quick look on True Achievements in a minute. Oh yeah, exactly. With them charging, what? I think it's like £76 and then like $80 and then €90 for Mario Kart. Like, the fact that you can get Game Pass, you can even use like, you can go on my website and use codes on there, or you can use like third-party websites, or even if you just use your reward points, even just buying Game Pass directly, you get 6 to 12 months at that price. Mental. And I'd rather have this selection of games. And as you can see, like, this looks is just absolutely insane. And it's still keeping all the colours as well, which I give them commendation for. So Virtuous have done an absolutely wonderful job with this one.
Look at that.
There's going to be so much time spent in this.
Yeah, with Shea Gorath, I had about a week.
Yeah, Colin, I would wait on that one. Sometimes if you just update update your console or just wait, it's definitely free. It's free on Game Pass. They did mention, but it's dropping day one as the Game Pass as a day one. So, like I said, it might sometimes say, but it is that price. But I know that Xbox has done this before with Hyper Rush, and it was the same sort of situation. That you can, you know, sometimes it just takes a little while to update and roll out to different regions and stuff. So I would say if you refresh it or just restart your console, it should work straight away. Yeah, exactly. 123 gigs. I would have thought it would have been a bit more optimized in terms of storage size. No, it is massive. I can't believe it's this big, genuinely.
Oh, yes.
Never good. Yeah, see, it's really weird. So when I went to do it, when I was looking during the live stream, I had to go into the app. It showed only the deluxe edition. I went into that, looked at what's included, looked at the Oblivion, and then I could download it. Really weird way of doing it, but it should update. Yeah, like I said, by 5 p.m. so next sort of 25 minutes, I reckon everyone it'll be available. It'll be showing up all on the store. You'll probably log on to your Xbox tomorrow and you get a massive ad for it. I wouldn't be surprised. Yeah, Scorchy, 100%. Yeah, Starfield and Avowed are just like been pushed down by this one reveal. I'm still, to be fair, I actually quite enjoyed Starfield. Apart from the awful loading screens, which really like irritated me. In terms of the actual thing, I quite enjoyed it. I'd love the base building stuff and that. So I was the same with Fallout 4 as well. And with regards to the settlement building, I just spent most of my time in that. Yeah, Ryan. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, Metro Exodus could wait now. I have to say, I put out a bloody, what was it, a sales video 2 days ago, and now it's like, if anyone's picked up games for that, I feel sorry. I feel sorry. I put my hands up right now. I didn't realize this was coming. I'm sorry.
Extra layer of terror to this character for sure.
You just don't know.
But yeah, it's definitely a lot.
Going to land with some of these things, whether it's
but
friendly,
Khajiit all the way. Maybe, I don't know.
Top, whether he's crazy mad,
might change it up this time around.
And let that thing flow back and forth.
Yeah, definitely. It's free on Game Pass now. See,
from what I was told later,
I don't know what the. That's a good point actually, because it will be available via cloud streaming. Can you do it now? Is that a thing?
I like this. And
it is showing that you can do it, but I'm downloading it. I wonder what it's like in terms of performance-wise.
Yeah, and it's a beautiful thing to be able to.
Let's see. Let me bring up the Xbox app on PC a second.
Figure out who a character is, and the Rubik's cube of their personality. And
oh yeah, the Xbox app on PC has already been updated with all the Oblivion stuff. Let's have a look. See, the thing is with the cloud gaming side of it, it might not be available until later. I know sometimes the cloud gaming aspect does do it.
When someone is writing it, they're bringing their sense of life to it, their experience. But
no, the cloud gaming should be live actually.
But you know the
Let me have a look.
of the character.
Let me have a gander.
Build something upon the character.
Don't need that wire there. Too many wires.
You know, live in that space, become somewhat.
So you're gonna bring it up.
Why every one of
I'll see what the performance is like on the cloud gaming side. If I can, I might play through some of it now.
There are some days.
See if we can bring it up.
I don't want to become the more like it.
Sorry if that was loud, guys.
Yeah, Mel Blanc used to look at the photographs of the characters that.
You know what? I'll
and would base them on
bring
that,
over
like
the.
Socio Surgala from Morrowind. I saw him.
Ooh.
So every one of the seemed like an old bald guy with a goatee.
I might have to not stream it. That quality is it's definitely available on cloud gaming now. I will just say though that the the quality of it on the streaming side of it, for me anyway, is not great. But that could be because I'm obviously live now, so I don't think the internet's too great for me on my side.
Lists and clicks and all this, but I adapted it but kept it the same as well. And the explanation that I come up with, why does he sound a little bit different? Where on Hermaeus Mora do you see a mouth?
See if we can improve this. It's great to see you all downloading it as well.
I know.
Alexander, I know the feeling.
Telepathically.
No, my son, he'll be like, oh, can I have a go now? I'll be like, great.
Every telepath thing. You may have.
So yeah, Jedi, if I remember rightly, I think he does. They do. I'm believing your character does.
Yeah, that makes
Some
sense.
people would have a less sense.
Like I said, it's been years since I played it. I think it's similar to Skyrim in like the case they do.
More clicky, might be a little draggy, because that is how you're.
I'm hoping they fix some of the issues as well, because I know I had a few issues with it at the time.
However, if you're a little stronger and you've got a little.
But yeah, guys, if you're new into here as well and you haven't already, make sure to hit the like button for this live stream if you haven't done so already, and subscribe, because I do Xbox content, news, reviews, updates every single day. I'm not too sure I have a video going live today, just because obviously this live stream today, and then I'm at the moment finishing up a review which will go live tomorrow at 10 AM UK time, but that's if everything goes according to plan. So just keep an eye out for that one. It's for a big Game Pass release for this week as well. I'm guessing what you can already sort of call what that game's going to be. I can't explicitly say what it is. But definitely stay tuned, because that's going to be a big one, and you'll definitely want to hear my thoughts on that one. But yeah, I can't believe I'm going to have to try and find time to play this. It's mad. Oh, and if you, I should actually bloody mention it as well, to be honest. If you guys ever want to become a member of the channel, you can also click the join button below. I do stuff like members only giveaways. You get early access to news videos. You get a free emoticons and stuff like that. And obviously, it greatly supports the channel. So if you ever want to become a member of the channel, feel free to do so. Obviously, you don't have to, but it's greatly appreciated if you want to support what I do here.
Look at that cheese for everyone. It was just a couple of lines.
Yeah, that's what I meant, Icky. Yeah, so like you can't hear, but you do talk, like as in like the interactions. It's not like Fallout 4 where your character's like fully speaking. It's like text. If that makes sense. Sorry, I should have made it more clear. Honestly, Sean, yeah, this is the problem I have right now. I've got like 3 games I've got to well, actually it's more than that. I think I've got like 5 reviews to do by the end of April. Where am I going to find the time? But yeah, if you guys ever want to see, so if you want me to do any videos on Oblivion, or if you want to see live streams, just let me know. I'll be happy enough to do it. I might do a lot live stream on Sundays or something like that. We'll start doing more of these, and it'd be great to see all of you here, especially if it comes to like multiplayer games and stuff like that as well. Be hosting community nights over on Discord, so if you want to join Discord, I'll put the link in the comments as well again. But I will be doing some community nights with the members over there and stuff like that. So if you do want to play some games with me online, just let me know. Knighthood, no, this one doesn't have multiplayer. The Elder Scrolls Wide, if you want multiplayer, it'll be the Elder Scrolls Online. I know the Elder Scrolls Online had a massive update quite recently, like a big overhaul in terms of visuals and stuff like that. I didn't watch the live stream of it, but I know there was a huge update to that, and obviously all the bits down the line. Scorchy, completely agree. Yeah, the best thing about getting it right on Game Pass day one for sure. Incredible. See, Void, I'd be interested to see if they do add mods to it. I haven't really been paying attention to what they've been speaking about, so they may have said it already. But with the fact that Starfield has the Creator Club and stuff like that, I wonder if it may may have mods available to it. I'll have to dive in and just let you know. But yeah, no, sorry, I don't know if you heard me, but yeah, in regards to multiplayer, it doesn't have multiplayer in this one, in Oblivion. If you want to play Elder Scrolls multiplayer, you have to play Elder Scrolls Online. But I know Elder Scrolls Online is also available via Game Pass if you want to try it out.
But all the voices in this are the same.
Yeah, sure, 100%. I reckon sort of we might see a big push of it, like especially more Activision Blizzard stuff coming to Game Pass. Obviously, we saw Modern Warfare 2 recently coming out. So you know, we're seeing more games being added, and I reckon during the Xbox showcase we'll probably see quite a handful of them drop down. I would be very shocked if we don't see sort of like World of War and all the original Call of Duties just shadow dropped at one time. Because we've been seeing massive updates in the background on like the Microsoft Store and stuff, where they've been adding banners and stuff to old games. I know I mentioned it in some news videos and stuff, so I'll see if I could do some more digging and find out on that front. Yeah, exactly. I want to see if it's 60 FPS as well across both consoles. It looks like it is from what they're playing at the moment, but I don't know what they're playing on. I'm assuming they're playing on the Series X, but knowing some gameplay things, they normally play it on PC, don't they?
It's like, you know, call me.
It's funny.
Incredible. My download will be done for an hour. What's going on?
Funny at first, but then it's just like, okay.
But yeah, Big Daddy, if any of you guys aren't seeing it in Game Pass, or it's coming up saying it's $50, if you just restart your console, or just exit this, like if you tab out of the store on your Xbox and exit it properly and then reload it, it should appear on there. It just takes a bit of time to update. It's definitely free on Game Pass. I'm downloading it right now, and I know other people are as well. So I know it's big up, but
my director was Todd Howard.
But yeah, no doubt. See, Steam specs with RTX 2080 32 gig of RAM. Damn, that's quite. Yeah, that's a lot for PC. Is that really what's showing up as? That's mental.
I do remember going down to Obampan and getting.
Oh yes.
I'd say it's available on cloud gaming if you guys want to play it straight through there. I don't know if you can or not. I can't because I'm streaming, so the cloud side is really bad for me. Even with my decent internet.
That's the thing that people don't. I don't think people realize just how deep
it's showing as 60 FPS capabilities on the console. But I just don't know if that's for all of it.
Board games, things of that sort. And to bring the spirit
just having a look at achievement wise. Yeah, it looks like it includes all the DLC achievements as well, so it's including everything. So yeah, if you want 100% this game, you're probably looking at like, about like what, 150, 200 hours, I reckon.
Much less graphically robust.
Yeah, definitely there.
Yeah,
it's retro.
Just looks incredible.
Yeah. And the voice acting.
I'm just glad they're keeping the voice acting and stuff like that as well.
It wasn't even that much more in Morrowind, but what was there was really fun.
Why can't I tab out of the Xbox app? There we go. Oh, we have an issue there. But yeah, you have to let me guys know. You have to let me know what you think of the actual game itself. If you do ever want, so yeah, Sam, it will include all the DLC with it as well. Yeah, it's just a full-on update of it.
Which was interesting.
Just gonna double check my end.
I've not had the experience of. I've done some games and things of that sort. I played, I think, in
bring up
Unreal
Games Press. See what they put out about it.
People dying in 500 different ways. Oh my gosh. I was basically the equivalent of.
Yes. So on to Series X, it's 4K 60 FPS.
And I got into it.
They haven't said anything about the Series S at the moment.
And when I started voicing Oblivion.
But yeah, it includes all of the DLC. So it includes the two expansions, Shivering Isles and Knights of the Nine, and then the actual following DLC as well. So everything from like Fighters, Stronghold expansion, Wizards Tower, everything. So yeah, they've absolutely included absolutely everything, which is incredible.
Close your eyes and try to sleep.
I got some real Samuel.
But I'd be interested to see how the Series S runs. If any of you guys do it, you have to let me know.
Yeah, but I would.
So yeah, Chris, if you've just joined us, yeah, so it's available right now. It is available as a day one Game Pass drop as well. You can look on the store; it should show up and stuff like that. So it should be available to you right away, which is absolutely fantastic. See, Sam, I pay for 500 down. Yeah, for some reason my Xbox is only doing it it's 100, so I don't know what's going on. But I guess it's just due to me streaming, and also the fact I'm not actually wired into my Xbox in terms of Ethernet, which I probably should do, but you know, just a little bit farther away from the router, unfortunately. Thanks, Tom, for the super chat. Really appreciate that.
With the Imperial Guards, let's go less.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Todd Howard apologizing. I'm surprised he didn't come out and just make a meme of like 16 times the detail. Gotta love Todd sometimes. At least he's made up for it somewhat. After, you know, the Shattered Space expansion with Starfield, which is pretty, let's just say pretty mid. It's great to finally see that, like, you know, we've got a good one. I do want to know, just dive into it though, and sort of see how it performs and stuff like that. Obviously, I can't say yet if it's any good. We know it's any good because it only just happened.
It really changed things a lot.
Pack, I would say, if it's not appearing yet, if you just wait, I would say within the next sort of 10 minutes or so, it should come up. Loads of people getting it. I assume because of how much it's being rolled out and stuff, it will arrive today for you. It just sometimes it does take a while. I know it was the same with Hi-Fi Rush. It didn't appear for some people until like a couple of hours after. So definitely coming now.
Oblivion, in a way, was kind of a lot more sedate, but still was big at the
So with the deluxe armor, I assume you'll probably just get it straight away. Obviously after the tutorial area. I know with a lot of the Skyrim stuff as well, like when the special edition and stuff came out, you couldn't access it right away. It was afterwards once you got your homestead and stuff. So it'd probably be just after.
As you do.
as one does, yeah. And it was so fun.
So lower end laptop, yeah, probably. It might be a bit too demanding. I was trying to look up the specs actually for you.
Also a win.
Yeah, and that the capital
Let's
stuff.
have a quick gander.
Because when I started doing the arena now.
Where's the Immortal? Here we go.
I've been doing the capitals.
So
I guess
they're saying at a minimum, in terms of if you're playing on PC, you need a 1070 Ti, and Ryzen 5 2600X. So you might be able to. It just depends on the memory. You need 16 gig of memory as the minimum. That's on the lower end, so you probably could play it on.
From the diaphragm.
Yeah. You know, good people of the city of Cyrodiil.
Zeki, yeah. If you just have a look in the description or so, you can find the channel down there. Obviously, just Xbox Nation. So.
Oblivion.
Oh, I put the screen really randomly. It's cut off slightly.
The two of
Put
them
that back. There we go.
merged together until I became.
But yeah, it should all be available on all consoles and stuff like that. Either all, it should be on Game Pass right now. Just keep refreshing and stuff, or just refresh the console and it'll be available straight away now.
Fury, I'm a fan with a microphone, and I'm going nuts. And
Tom, there's definitely better armor in the game. It's good armor. Obviously, it'd be good for starting off, but there's definitely a better armor in the game.
That I've been doing that now for 25 years for the Capitals, and in that time, as
Yeah, Sam, yeah, I definitely need to get Ethernet sorted. Well, the thing is, I'm actually rearranging what's behind me, so you've probably seen the background before in terms of, like, I've got the shelf, I've got obviously the Recore bits and a couple of other Xbox bits, got the sofa and that behind me, but the TV's, like, right next to me. I will be changing it around. I've been buying a lot more stuff in regards to physical Xbox media, and I have got a few collector's editions and stuff like that for upcoming games. I know a big one which I'll be covering soon to be that Tainted Grail of Avalon, was on PC and it's launching as a 1.0 on Xbox in May, so I'll be covering that, but I've got a collector's edition coming for that as well, so I might do an unboxing or something. But obviously I've got the lovely Doom controller as well. You have to let me know as well if you picked up any of that sort of items. I was going to pick up the Doom wrap and the Elite controller, but I thought spending like £300 on all three of them might be a bit of a stupid purchase for me, but you know, is what it is. I might have other things that I needed to do first.
as a parent, everybody has regrets, you know.
I would say, yeah, Kurosaki, if you haven't played Oblivion before, you're in for a right treat with this one. It's incredible.
And left things unsaid and undone.
No, okay, yeah, no, it's my channel, so it's just I'm so with Xbox Nation, it's just me. So obviously, you know, you all know me as Fletcher, but that's sort of what. Yeah, it's just me behind everything. So in terms of like the editing and doing the videos and all of that sort of stuff, it's all just me. Sole person running it. I believe in being independent and stuff like that as well. From other businesses, I want to be able to give you guys a good insight, and obviously I'm a massive fan of Xbox anyway. Have been for years. So I would bring you my takes and just give you honest feedback and stuff like that. Obviously, I know some people are like, oh, you need to mention games you don't like more and stuff like that, and I will do. I just never see the point in mentioning games I don't like. If I don't like them, I won't ever mention them. But if a game is bad in a review, I will tell you it's bad in a review. Won't have a problem with that. That's why I never put Lord of the Rings Gollum in sales videos. Awful game.
Nailed it.
I know it's a tool, Tom.
I'm a fan of the games.
Yeah, exactly. I reckon, yeah, Sean, with the file sizes, I reckon they'll sort of amend it slightly as time goes on, no doubt. I wouldn't be surprised.
And if you can get into that, if you can feel that.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, if anyone wants to share their experiences on the Discord and stuff like that, just feel free to join the Discord and everything. We're always talking over on Discord. I think there's about 140 of us now in the Discord, so it's growing. So if you do want to join the Discord and chat about things Xbox and stuff like that, or join me on Xbox and stuff, just let me know. If you ever want to join me on Xbox, I'll put it in the chat as well. I'll put my thingy. Yeah, that's it. So I put my gamer tag in the chat as well. So if you ever want to join me on Discord or add me on there and stuff like that, just feel free to add me. I do play multiplayer games and stuff like that a lot of the time. If I'm reviewing stuff, you won't be able to see it, unfortunately, because Xbox do block it out. It will just say I'm at home. So you'll never know what I'm doing. But if you want to ever, like I said, I'll be doing community nights and stuff like that over on the Discord and stuff more recently. So feel free to join us. So yeah, Tom, yeah, if you buy the deluxe edition upgrade and download Game Pass edition, yeah, you'll automatically get it. It's the same in the sort of way when we had the deluxe upgrade edition for Avowed, and also a couple of others as well. But yeah, as Adrian said then, yeah, it should be on Game Pass. If it's not showing up, just, yeah, restart your console and it should work straight away.
It's the middle of the night. I'm walking up a winding stair.
See, 30 seconds to go. What's going on? I've got another 56 minutes for it to download yet. What's going on? It's not fair. I wish I could download.
Holy hell, I just scared.
What I'll do is I'll put on music in the background instead of this. There we go. Been a talking's all right, isn't it? Yeah, exactly. Yeah, grab some lunch and that, get everything down. Like I said, I've still got to get a review out for tomorrow, so I probably will try and play some of it tonight just to dive into it. If you want to see content on Oblivion, like I said, just let me know. I might try and get a review out comparing the two or something like that. So plenty of stuff to do. See, Sam, I'm starting in the collecting side of it. I've been buying more collector's editions and stuff like that. Obviously, I've got Recore, I've got Elex. I've got a couple of other collector's editions next door. I've got, obviously, the Doom controller and stuff. And I've got a couple of other controllers like the Forza Horizon 5 one and the 20th anniversary Xbox One. But, you know, I do like physical stuff. I know, obviously, it's going the way. But I do like sometimes having it on the shelf and stuff like that. So I've got more coming. So Jonathan, I think sort of like in Oblivion and Skyrim in the same realm, like I feel Oblivion there's just a lot more depth to it than Skyrim. I mean Skyrim's definitely good, but Oblivion has a special place in my heart anyway because I played Oblivion way before Skyrim. I say definitely dive into it. If you like Skyrim, you'll love Oblivion. They're two in the same really, and with this updated visual quality, without a doubt, definitely gotta go into it. Orion and Void, that's great. Yeah, thank you very much for friending me. In gamer score wise, I think I'm like 140,000. So I got a few on there, but when I went over to Xbox, I think it was Xbox One X, I had to make a new account. My old one, I still have it. I just don't use it really anymore. It's an account that I used to have, but I changed over to this one because I lost the email for the old one. And obviously with regards to making sure that I'm having everything, I kind of had to make sure that I had a new account for like all of these downloads and stuff like that. And I had to make sure that I had access to the email. So when I'm doing, you know, review codes through and stuff like that, I need to be able to have access to it. So yeah, I think I have about 120,000 on my old account, about 140 on this one. Yeah, exactly, Void. Yeah, so some people really enjoy sort of Oblivion over Skyrim. I personally prefer it, but that's because I played Oblivion way before Skyrim. Like, but then some people will always prefer Skyrim. There is slight difference in mechanics and sort of the world feel. But with it being updated now, I 100% there'll be similarity between both of them in terms of the gameplay mechanics. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, in terms of the quests themselves, I always preferred Oblivion's because I just feel like there was so much more in depth and there was so much more to them, and they were much weirder. But you know, there was tons more depth in Oblivion. But then you know, you can't never fault Skyrim. They had this downsides compared to Oblivion, but of course, like, it has this greater elements to it as well. Thank you, Void, for becoming a member. Really, really appreciate it. Like I said, if any of you guys ever want to become a member, You do get exclusive Discord community access as well, so speaking to me directly, all of that sort of stuff. Get early access to news videos. I will be getting a discount code for my website, so if you want to grab like gift cards and stuff like that, you'll have a continuous discount code as well, and so much more. You can check it out down below if you want to do already, but do like and subscribe as well if you haven't done so already. Really appreciate it. It supports the channel. Trying to see that well, we're growing as one of the largest Xbox communities here on YouTube, so I really appreciate the support. The growth's been stupendous, as they say. So Tanya, in regards to how long does it take me to finish the game, it definitely does vary. You know, I'm a completionist through and through, and it's really hard for me to review a lot of games when I'm a completionist, for sure. I'm always one to get 100% achievements, and nowadays I can't do it as much, which is really annoying. So, you know, there's a game that I'm reviewing at the moment, which is 30 hours of the story and 30 hours of side content. I've done the main story. I want to 100% it, but I don't physically have the time to. So it totally depends on it. Like, I will always make time with it. Like, I think in the finals, like the multiplayer game, I think I put in 10 days of game time over the past year now, which is insane. But I'll always try and play it as much as I can, find the time. And in regards to a hard part, I would say with a lot of games, it's just trial and error. You know, I'm not good at Souls games. I'll put my hands up. I just struggle with Elden Ring. I still haven't finished it. There's just something about Souls games I just I don't know what it is. I've always struggled at them, but it's just one of those ones of you know, you just keep doing it, you'll progressively get better at it, for sure. I know that my my partner, she's not a massive gamer. We started playing It Takes Two because neither of us finished that yet, and you know, it gets to a hard part, but I'll just let her continue until she passes it. Just trial and error. We all got there. I've been gaming since 4 years old, so you pick it up in no time. But yeah, thanks Void so much for the support on that one. I really do appreciate it. Any memberships on the channel is really appreciated. I'll link the Discord, link that in the comments again so you can join it. And obviously if any of you guys want to join the Discord server, just let me know. But there's the link down below there for you again. But yeah, what I'll do is I'll for sure be doing more live streams and all of this sort of stuff in the future. Really do appreciate the support, and of course I will be covering the 3 days of everything coming up for the Xbox Showcase in June and all of that sort of stuff. So there's going to be a ton of stuff coming your way. There'll definitely be more reviews on the channel and everything as well. But yeah, put the Discord link in the chat now for you if you want to join the Discord. I usually include the link as well at the end of every single video, so if you look at a video on the channel, there'll always be a comment where you can go into it. But yeah, I think what I'm going to do, guys, I think I'm going to wrap up the live stream here, just because I've got the review to put out for tomorrow, get more editing and stuff like that to do. And of course I'll be trying to do some stuff with Oblivion, but yeah, feel free to join the Discord, and thank you so much for joining today. It's really appreciated. Like I said, I'll be doing more live streams in the coming future. I just got to plan it out, the free time and stuff like that. I might do it on Sundays. I'll probably put a poll out in the community section, so if you can let me know the best time for you with regards to these live streams, just let me know. We'll play games and all of that sort of stuff, and I'll give you sneak previews into games and stuff, which I'm allowed to do for some of them. But you just have to let me know. But thank you all so much for joining today. I'll put a poll out shortly. I want to know what you think about Oblivion. I want to hear your thoughts about it. I can't believe massive news. But thanks everyone for joining again, and I will see you all in the video tomorrow. Have a good one, everyone. I'll catch you in a bit.